Ladies and gentlemen, for the 960th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called The Dub, as well as myself, aka Foul Duke. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show. What do you say there, Dub?
Daddy! Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dub always coming through on the soundtrack intros.
We talk about one of
Little
my...
Pee Wee Herman stolen bike scene. Music in the background, ladies and gentlemen. One of the all-time greats.
One of my favorite movies of all time. This is when he's walking by the windows and seeing the bicycle wheels turning and shit. It's very Hitchcockian. That very scene in the movie.
Yeah,
now
well,
I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, he comes from a time frame very influenced by Hitchcock.
Ooh. Here we come through hip-hop funk.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Where's the bike? He put it in the trunk.
Uh-oh.
He did. He saw that shit rolling down the highway. That's when he ran into the convict Mickey. You don't like me. You don't want to be like me, Pee-wee. I'm a rebel.
Crazy people coming from all directions, all the time. You never can tell, ladies and gentlemen. We might just be nice and sane, or we might be completely insane here at the Mason and Friends Show. There's just no telling. But the one thing that is for sure is YouTube's going to copyright strike me. They always do. They always do. They can go fuck themselves. They actually have me thinking about making an intro or two for the show, just like original music on pieces. You know what I mean? Just like, fuck it. Are you gonna fuck with me? Like, you're gonna demonetize more than half my episodes if they ever get to monetization status? Like, maybe once I hit 1,000 or so, I'll start doing an intro, like a consistent one, or at least I might make a few different ones. You know what I mean? But I don't really want to. I like having random music from movies at the beginning of my show. That's how it's always been. Like, essentially from the jump. First few episodes we were playing pro wrestling intros.
No shit.
Yeah, the first dozen or so I was playing like Hulk Hogan or Macho Man or Ric Flair or somebody's theme music at the beginning. I like having music in the background, but I don't like having like talking in or singing in the music intros. I want it to be atmospheric type shit where people are like, what movie is this from? And I'm like, you can guess, and then I'll tell you at the end, but you gotta guess, gotta play the guessing game. And you always are like spot on. You always know what the fuck movie we're talking whenever's playing.
I'm that walking.
You're 2 for 2 right now.
Did I get the last one too?
I think so. I think, yeah, you knew it. You knew Forrest Gump right out the jump.
Yeah.
That's what got us talking about Forrest Gump. See here, I'm gonna fucking hit you with some fucking trivia since I'm already copy struck. Here.
I'm mad visual when it comes that way.
Do you recognize this? This is really difficult. This is a very difficult one. Because it's not the beginning. It's like a minute or two into the fucking... Like, what movie is this? I'll start it over. Like,
right.
it was playing... Here we go. Let's see. Here you go. I like this one. It's a real good movie. You don't know, do you?
No.
All right. We have to start doing hints because this is how it goes on the Mason and Fred show when we're trying to figure out. I saw one that was playing and I was like, that'll stump him. There's no way he's going to get this one. I got to knock you down. You know what I mean? I can't let you get a big head about the movie theater trivia theme song stuff. So, all right. First hint is this is a Tom Hanks movie.
Sleepless in Seattle.
No. 180 degree shift from Sleepless in Seattle. It's a completely different type of movie.
Is it big?
I wouldn't call it a big movie. It's not like a massive hit.
No, I mean the movie big.
No.
Not a massive hit.
Years later.
Oh.
Many years after Big.
Road to Perdition.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Damn.
How many degrees of separation will it take the dub to figure out the theme song? All right.
And I haven't seen that movie.
Seeing you only figured it out from the hints I was dropping. It had nothing to do with the music. So is there anything else that's even worth trivia on? Like, I got it, because there's got to be something I know. Like, there's one that I wouldn't know what it was. So, you know. And I probably wouldn't have been able to guess Road to Perdition with all that you had to work with.
Like, where's... We got Beat Shazam. Give me a game show like Beat IMDb. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean, like a rap beat?
Nah, like, so you know how like on Beat Shazam they play like a portion of a song, and you gotta guess the song before Shazam guesses it, right? Like in IMDb, Beat IMDb, it would be like, we gonna play like this little like real quick snippet of a fucking movie, and you gotta guess before anybody else.
Right. I got a bunch of random ones.
Uh-oh. Here come the boom. Here come the boom.
You know, and that's where the comes from, his belly. When they're sitting at the table, and it's the three of them, and the one's like talking shit to the other one, and then one pulls out a gun, and he's like, "Ain't no bitch here!" Pow! And shoots him in the chest, and then he sits there and just starts smoking a joint. Because he's instigating the whole thing. At one point, the one's like, "You a bitch ass motherfucker," or some shit, and he goes,
Dude, the one time I seen that movie was with you. Dude, I don't remember shit about that movie, but I remember it was good. It was a good lit movie.
It's an amazing movie in its own right.
The visuals.
All right,
in it.
what do you got?
Oh, that's my boy, Frank Drebin.
There you go.
Oh, the Police Squad.
My man, Naked Gun. Did you ever see the Police Squad TV show?
I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes.
There's 6 episodes apparently.
That's it?
That's it.
What?
It's like a half a season. Got canceled early because it was too esoteric for people. It's too smart of a TV show.
But they brought it back as a good ass fucking movie franchise, though.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that one comes out. I think it's going to be. I'm skeptical that it's going to be any good.
Did you ever see A Million Ways to Die in the West? Seth MacFarlane's joint.
I have not seen that. I've seen clips, but I've never seen it. All right, here's another movie theme for you. Another tough one, ladies and gentlemen. Expressive facial motions coming off the dub. He's deep in thought on this one. That synthesizer really threw him for a loop.
No, I got it because of the synthesizer.
What you got?
It sounds like something from Beverly Hills Cop.
Nope. Same era, same genre.
Oh, shit.
The Jew Unit's a big fan of this movie.
They fucking jamming.
Oh, they jamming. They jamming. Faux show. Funny enough, I already got my next
there
one.
It is.
What you got?
There it is.
What you got?
It's my boy, Fletch.
Ah, well done, Dub. The Dub comes through with only 1.5 hits or so. All right, what else are we going to get for you?
Yo, real talk. So, when I was young, I used to call myself all different types of nicknames and shit. And one of them for a minute was Fletch. Because Fletch was one of the first movies I've ever seen in like fucking life, man. Hell yeah. Nice. So, childhood Dub just woke the fuck up with that synthesizer. As a matter of fact, he just got like, that was like a bump for childhood Dub. I don't even do coke, but that was like a bump for childhood Dub.
Sure. No, I hear you.
Because that little motherfucker's always awake.
All right, here you go. Here's a good one. I love introing this show to this. This one's one of my favorites.
TV show or movie?
Movie. That doesn't count as a hint. Smooth with the saxophone.
I know it ain't it, but I'm gonna throw out Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
Nope. The dub is deep in concentration.
What's the year of the movie?
Oh, jeez. Probably mid-80s. It's not showing me a year. I would guess 87. Maybe 88. I don't want to say any more because I'm trying not to give you any more hints than the bare minimum.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Says shit is mad smooth. I don't think you know it, Dove. I don't think you know it. You haven't even ventured a guess. On Jeopardy, you'd be timed out.
And it's a comedy?
This is a comedy. I can start bringing hints whenever you start asking, but you've asked for... You're at like... I'd call it a whole hint at this point between the two questions you've asked. Making up the rules to the game as we go, in case you can't tell. Also, not keeping any kind of track. I have no idea what the score is, but I know you haven't gotten them all. I had to knock you off your pedestal of perfection from the beginning of the show. 2 in a row? Damn. I had to hit him with this joint. This is the hardest one. Because it's the best joint.
Was it a John Hughes movie?
No. I don't think so. No, it's definitely not a John Hughes movie. It's not like Kids. This is grown-ups. This is grown folks shit right here, y'all. Can you not tell by the smooth saxophone that this is some grown folks music right here? This is some motherfuckers out dancing on the dance floor. Grown folks shit right here. You know nothing about that, you little bastards. What's up? Y'all don't know about that. This is grown folks music right here.
Getting sweaty and Jerry curl juice all up on the dance floor.
This is White People in Colombia. Huge hit. Huge hit. Huge hit. White People in Colombia. Huge hit.
Where are you taking the fam this summer, Jimmy? Down to Bogota.
You've never seen this if you don't know it already. This is a movie you should see, John.
I've seen this movie.
You've not. There's no way. White People in Colombia doesn't get it for you. You've not seen this movie.
Wait, White People in Colombia?
White People in Colombia is the hint.
Club Paradise?
No. I've never seen that. I have no idea what that even is. This is not Club Paradise.
White people. You talking about Columbia, the country?
The country.
Not Columbia, Maryland.
Not D.C., not Columbia, Maryland, not Columbia, Ohio, not Columbus, wherever.
All right, so Bad Medicine took place in Mexico, so this ain't it. White people in Colombia.
80s movie, white people in Columbia, comedy, action comedy.
Fucking Luck. Pure Luck.
Nope.
That was a white guy and a black guy.
So a white man and a white lady in Colombia.
Straight comedy, no action comedy?
Action comedy.
Romancing the Stone?
Yes, my man. I didn't have to tell him who the actors were. Well done. Well done, sir.
Yo, that's like, now I know how a boxer feels when he just want like a hard ass round. Like, you got to take that hard sit down in the corner.
Yeah, you're punch drunk, dude.
You know, get the cold compress out and shit, man. Where's my cut, man?
Yeah, Romancing the Stone, one of my favorite movies. Have you seen that?
I have seen that.
Okay.
A long time ago. That and Jewel of the Nile.
Yup, Jewel of the Nile, next in succession.
Fucking Jewel of the Nile. So that's how I whittled it down, because it wasn't the Billy Ocean song.
I think Jewel of the Nile has its own, like, that style kind of theme. Let me see, I've never actually...
Did you know they're remaking War of the Roses?
Are they really?
Yeah.
What a shame.
It's fucking Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch.
I mean, maybe.
It looked alright from the trailer, but I mean, the War of the Roses. Come on. That's like
love theme.
That's like trying to remake Throw Mama from the Train. Like, there's just some movies that, you gotta leave them shits the fuck alone, man. You gotta leave it alone, man.
Alright. That's only 27 seconds long. The hero theme from Jewel of the Nile. There's a whole soundtrack, because that actually had a real deal soundtrack.
It did.
It had a real deal soundtrack.
They had fucking Danny DeVito and all them up in the Billy Ocean music video. When the tough get going, the going get tough, or whatever the fucking...
I don't know. I'm gonna have to find that, because this is... Let's see. Alright, here's the love theme song. From Jewel of the Nile. When they were like standing around looking into the darkness, like, is this it? Is this it for our relationship? We've ridden across the ocean in a yacht. Could this really be it?
With that Michael Douglas drawl. Is this really it for our relationship?
It could be the end! I just had to double check to make sure we're recording. Every now and again, things get fucked up.
It happens.
Everything's good. We are recording. All this magic, it's still here.
Yeah, man. That shit is important. That shit is important, man. Because I don't think people understand, like, for those that don't, like, do their own, like, productions and shit, it's like running a fucking NASCAR, but you're your own goddamn pit crew, man.
Shit, yeah.
You know?
You're it.
So
we're it.
So that being said, to everybody out there who is on their own self-production grind and shit, keep on that motherfucking grind, baby.
Damn right. Do your thing.
Do the damn thing.
As I play with the Jewel of the Nile soundtrack.
Old school.
I had this on cassette.
Dude, shit, that's 85. That shit's gonna be 40 this year, man.
Oh shit, here. This would have been a good one to hit you with.
This is a different movie?
No, this is from Jewel of the Nile. You remember the scene at the end when the dictator dude was trying to like take over and he had all his marching men out there with guns on their shoulders and they were making like a music video of it? Remember the lighting was going all crazy right now? Yeah. That's a good movie too, man. Jewel and Nile's pretty good too.
They were both dope.
It's like international conflict on a much larger scale in a sense. It'd be like going to fucking Tehran and like, you know, taking over for the Ayatollah, like stealing shit from the Ayatollah. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be like what that movie's about.
Yeah, I mean, come to think of it, when's the last? I mean, there ain't been no new school like rom-coms that's had a successful fucking sequel to them that are in the same action comedy vein as Romance in the Stone and Jewel of the Nile.
Right, they're kind of one-offs.
Yeah,
they're great movies in their own
just
sense,
in
like
their
that.
own.
Yeah.
So that being said, whoever out there in wherever land is listening, don't remake those shits. For reals, we dropping fucking true bombs
Yeah.
on this fucking section.
Come up with something new. Hire a writer.
I'm so glad they didn't fucking follow through on that remake of Scarface.
Yeah, there's been enough Scarfaces at this point.
There are what, two?
There's two.
There's Paul Mooney and there's Pacino. That's all we need. That's all we need, man.
Well, there's the one from like the 20s.
Yeah, Paul Mooney.
Yeah. It's got Cagney in it, I think.
Does it?
I think he's like the side dude. He's I don't know. Somebody says, "Man, you're Tony's sister," and in my book, that doesn't jive, or something like that. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I have that shit on DVD, I think.
I've seen the old school Scarface. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, like I had it on DVD and watched it. It's got some great lines in it. One of the lines is like they go to the you know, because this is during Prohibition shit, so they're selling booze, and they go to the one bar, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they're like, yeah, you didn't make a payment this week. You didn't come through and buy anything this week." And they're like, "Oh yeah, I got from this other guy." And it's like, "Yeah, you buy your booze from us. You don't buy it from anybody. You see?" And I fucking love that line. It's so gangster, it's so funny, and it's so layered to me. It's like a fucking cake with like 6 layers, different goodness in there.
Yeah.
Just in the way that one line, like that stuck with me. I remembered that. I watched that years ago. And he goes, "Man, you buy your booze from us, you don't buy it from anybody, you see?" Oh, so great. Such a great line. Because it applies to whatever you're selling. You know what I mean? And, man, you buy your cigars from us, you don't buy them from anybody, you see? Man, you buy your podcast from me, you don't buy it from anybody, you see?
You fast forward to The Sopranos, no, we're doing construction on this
That's right.
bed, no one else.
That's right. Man, I got the no bid construction, see? You do it, I do what I do. Man, I'm selling cocaine on the Esplanade. Man, I'm selling cocaine on the back of garbage trucks. Man,
You can't do it on the route, see?
not on the route, see? I'm gonna turn over a dumpster, light it on fire, you see?
No more fire bombings, eh?
I'm gonna burn down all these restaurants, you see? Man. It was just a bad mistake. Man, I'm gonna stick Artie's hand in the boiling water, you see? Man.
Fucking poor Artie, man.
Artie takes it bad. He should have shot Tony right out the gate. If he had shot Tony when he first pointed a rifle at him, that would have been the greatest move in the world. Tony would have probably been like Marvin Sin City, though, and just took it off the chin and been like, "Man, what are you doing here, you see?"
Tony ate bullets, man.
Tony handled some bullets.
He handled some bullets.
Hell, Christopher took the bullets, too. They were some tough bastards, man. They get shot up. Like, Christopher probably would have died anyway if Tony hadn't just put his hand on his big-ass nose. But, like, that was a tough motherfucker to survive that shit. Man, you're gonna kill your kid, you see? I'm gonna go on and kill you now. Man. Gangster shit.
And still had the wherewithal to pull the fucking headshot off on that one douchebag who couldn't get his seatbelt off. While still being there. While still laying there with like 6 bullet holes in him. Like, nah, fuck this. One of you motherfuckers is going down.
Oh, well, that was Christopher
now.
when he got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he popped the one dude who was too much of a retard to take his seatbelt off before he got there. Yeah. Fucking so stupid.
Dumbass.
The dumbest things on that show would happen, and I just, are you fucking kidding me? You're making all Italians look stupid. Fuck you. like you felt about Will Smith at the Oscars.
Oh,
stop that shit. God damn it, just stop that shit.
Yeah, we don't need no more shit like that. Come on, Will. Get your shit together now. I'm sure that, you know what? Get your shit together now. You know where I got that from? Denzel in Training Day. He told that shit to Ethan Hawke. Like, we going in here to see the three wise men. Get your shit together now.
Yeah, because he had smoked him up on fucking dust.
And all types of
45 minutes earlier or some shit.
Here, put this Visine in. That's going to help. But yeah, Will, get your shit together now. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Denzel leaned back at that very Oscars and said to him. Like, those exact words. Come on, get your shit together now.
You want to go home? You want to go to jail? That's probably what he said to him. That's what he should have said to him.
Yo, can you imagine,
Somebody should have said to him.
Like, in real life, like, I consider myself, like, I could take anything, but if Denzel in real life told that shit to me, I'd probably cry, dude, because that's some serious shit. Like,
hey, you know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah, Denzel telling you fucked up?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
The fucking black godfather of modern acting telling you, yeah, you done fucked up, son. Yeah, man. You don't want Denzel coming down on your ass.
Yeah, it's not good, man.
Nah.
Stuff ain't good.
That shit ain't no good for nobody.
I had that shit in here somewhere. Can't remember. I had the you know fucked up, right? I got all kinds of good stuff in here. Check this out.
They deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Woo!
I got it all, dog. I got samples on samples.
Samuel L. Jackson all up in the courtroom looking all sweaty. God damn. That was a sweaty ass movie.
Everybody's sweaty in that. That's old time South courtroom in the summertime.
Yeah.
Shit. You know you sweating in that motherfucker.
You ever notice, like, some movies, like, depending on where they're set, it doesn't matter what time of the year you watch them, it makes you feel like that shit, like A Time to Kill.
Have you seen the light?
Or even that part in the Blues Brothers, just being in the goddamn... I probably shouldn't say goddamn gospel church, but I just did.
Hey, it's all good, man. You know, we don't use that shit up on the podcast a lot. I seen the light years ago about something I don't remember, but I remember being like, yo, I seen the light, Mike. And he was like, you seen the light? And I was like, yeah, like in the Blues Brothers. And I started playing that shit. And I was you know what, preaching my word over that shit about whatever the fuck I had seen the light over. On this show, sometimes somebody will see the light on something, you know, and I'll bring up the Blues Brothers scene about have you seen the light, you know, to illustrate the excitement of having seen the light. You know what I mean? Like, that is the exciting part of that, is seeing the light.
It's a beautiful feeling, man.
Yeah, man.
Especially when you can capture that shit.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. I don't know what episode it was on, and there's been many a episode where we have played the you know, because, like, I love the whole song, the whole sequence of that section with James Brown on the fucking Blues Brothers.
And you got the people doing the backflips and shit 15 feet in the air and shit.
That's even better. Like, that, like, adds on to it. Like,
James Brown hair is all fucked up.
oh, he gets himself all worked up.
Yeah.
He goes from kempt to unkempt. We gonna play the whole thing, man. We ain't even see the light on nothing, dog. We just up in here. J-Dub seen the light. He need a fucking...
This week's sermon is from our beloved.
He needs to learn how to swim. Throw back to last episode. J-Dub needs to learn how to swim.
Is this how we gonna do it? I'm gonna get thrown into the water and have to force to do laps to this.
That's right. It's part of the baptism. And now, people.
The old landmark. Sink or swim, nigga.
When I woke up this morning, I said, John, you need to learn how to swim.
I said when I woke up this morning.
I said, John, you need to learn how to swim.
Disturbing sound.
I heard a disturbing sound.
It was a jingle jangle
Jingle jangle.
of 1,000 notes.
It was a glug glug. It was a skinny black man in his own pool.
Yup. Don't drown. I said, learn how to swim. Don't drown.
Get down.
Soul, roaming unseen over the earth, seeking a divine life. Not found.
That's gonna break the church, baby.
Too late. Too late. Too late for them to ever see again. Life they once chose.
My hair almost feel like I want to start standing up just from hearing this shit.
Get it up, man. Do your thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Blow it out.
As a thief in the night.
What was his name? Reverend Theophilus something?
Jeez. I don't know. We would have had to listen to the beginning of this. Yeah, that's right. We getting copyright restrictions today, boy. We don't give a fuck.
Fuck it.
I don't give a fuck. I've been getting copyright restrictions.
I don't even, you know what, fuck
I'm
it.
the original copyright Dundada.
You two could consider the copyright restriction all they want, but would Jesus be proud? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Would James Brown be proud?
James Brown and Jesus, man.
Both of them.
You can't get me into religion without James Brown. If James Brown hadn't done this, I wouldn't have a stitch of religion left in me. But I tell you what, this should bring me back to the Lord every time. Let me tell you.
There's 3 J's going on right here. This Jesus, this James Brown, and this James Belushi, aka Jake Blues.
Absolutely. Them Jay Belushi. Jake Belushi in the house. He got Jake written on his fingers. Watch out with something when you get close to that mic, it whistles.
Was that something whistling?
Yeah, that's something in your probably the thing in your hand. If it gets too close.
Yeah, I don't have this in my ear.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks.
Nah, no worries. Fortunately, I don't think it got close enough to be a real problem.
Nice.
If it don't hurt us here, it probably didn't hurt the listener.
We gonna treat y'all like real gospel church up in here. Everything's just rough and raw and ragged and sweaty.
That's right.
Afterwards, y'all gotta come down to the basement now. We got fried chicken. We got the macaroni and cheese. We got all that shit.
We gonna throw John in the pool, and he gonna learn how to swim. We ain't gonna let him out till he swim to the other side.
Baptism by water.
That's right.
Baptism by fire.
That's right. You know it, John. You know what you need to do. You need to learn to swim. Believe that.
This is gonna be the last thing my black ass hear when I'm at the bottom of the pool.
You be like, the pool.
Do you see the light?
The pool.
What light?
Have you seen the light?
Yes! Yes! Jesus H. Stop dancing Christ! I have seen the light!
Jesus H. Tap Dancing Christ.
Yes.
That's right. Now you know, John. You need to learn how to swim. It has been put into the ethos. It's a hot time. It's a hot time of year. Go sit. Walk your ass down the. You got steps to get in that pool.
Yeah.
There you go. Walk your ass down the steps and lean in and paddle and pull yourself from one side to the other. The pool. The pool. The pool. And God bless the United States of America. Yeah. See? Look at that. That was a whistle. I'm telling you, God bless the United States of America, where a man can have a pool in his backyard and not know how to swim.
Oh, first world problems.
That is a first world problem. This man right here, he don't know how to swim. It don't matter though, he don't swim. He got a pool though. He should know how to swim. Talking about if I fell off that boat, it'd be a problem. Why the fuck would you ever get on a boat when you don't know how to swim?
Hey, you know what though?
That's the base requirement to get on a boat. Like, I might not be able to swim to wherever I need to for safety, but at least I will be able to swim away from this sinking ass boat while it's sinking. I'll know well enough and well on how to kick up to the surface. You need to motherfucking learn how to swim.
Oh, shit.
That's some bullshit.
That you don't know how to swim?
That's some bullshit.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Praise God.
Shout out.
Praise God.
Reverend Cleophilus.
We're going to go back and figure out at the beginning, what the fuck is this man's name? We're going to figure this out.
Now, this week's sermon is from our beloved Reverend Cleo James.
Cleo, huh? And that's gonna be
Now, this week's sermon is from our beloved Reverend Cleo James.
Cleophas James.
Cleophas James.
Cleophas James.
And now, people,
And now people, John will learn how to swim.
when I woke up this morning,
We done been
James
through this.
Brown.
We can't do it again. Can't do it again, y'all. The time has passed.
Plus Universal Pictures. They go.
Oh man, we done with this episode. This episode you probably can't even watch in Russia now. Like they be like Russia and Belarus can't see this now.
Oh no.
We done played too many things. Too many things. One of them was bound to exclude us from Russia and Belarus.
Oh,
I'm always trying to be there for the comrades if they want to listen. You know what I'm saying?
true.
Like I don't have a problem with that. I mean, y'all got the greatest like literature. Bet.
My motherfucking Belarusian brothers
I'm telling you.
hold it down.
When I can get the brain implant, the Neuralink for Universal Translator so that I can speak any language and read any language, man, oh my God. I'm going to be reading it all.
You gotta get that shit like the movie Companion.
Check them out. Pick up a book. You got a fantasy, imagination can take you to where you wanna be. Are you curious? How can you find out? Books. Check them out. Books. Check them out. Read about stars and cars, play electric guitars. The cops that work hard, patrolling the boulevard. The heavyweight champ and his craziest bout. Books. Check them out.
This
You remember this?
Check them out.
Do you remember this? No. That's 80s. That's the 80s commercial you need to pull. That's the 80s commercial you need to pull, dog.
I'm gonna put that in the very next episode
That's
where
a-
I say that we don't read in the WWF.
Yeah, exactly. We don't read that shit. We don't read. Ain't got no books up in this motherfucker. Yeah, dude. That is an 80s commercial that I swear to God, it's a California raisin rapping,
No shit.
and he's holding up a book and pointing at it, and it keeps zooming into the book and different things. Or it's him. I swear, it's him in the picture frame holding a book each time, but what's in the book is changing. You know, and it's zooming in. It was a pretty cool commercial, I think, if I remember it correctly.
Yo, speaking of which, one of the commercials that I did insert into one of my episodes, I happened to make the joint exactly 2 hours, right? So it went from 8 to 10. So it ended right at 10 o'clock. So I inserted one of those fucking, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? I found one with Grace Jones doing that shit, right? No lie. It's Grace Jones sitting in front of a fucking camera, petting a fucking, I think it's dead. It's Grace Jones, so it might have still been alive, but it was some type of mink-like thing draped over her shoulder, and she's just sitting there looking at the camera like, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Yo, if Grace Jones does that shit to you, I read somebody's comment. They said if Grace Jones is sitting there doing some shit like that to you, she's taunting you. Your kids are already dead.
Hey, fuck that. I'm fucking Grace Jones at that point. I ain't got no kids.
You'd fuck Grace Jones?
Fuck Grace Jones. I'm fuck Grace Jones good.
Ooh.
When Grace Jones said no man can resist this pussy, I was like, I can't. What's up?
Ooh.
What's up, Grace? I'm getting down. Especially with that French accent. Especially. All right. Wait, you hold on. We're going to look at this and then we're going to talk Grace Jones. All right, hold up. All right, I'm going to play you this commercial that has to be in your next commercial beds for your fucking joint. Stupid commercials.
Damn it.
What do I do?
But your fine ass mama.
Check them out. Check them out. Pick up a book. You got a fantasy, imagination can take you to where you wanna be. Are you curious? How can you find out? Books. Check them out. Books. Check them out. Read about stars and cars, play electric guitars. The cops that work hard, patrolling the boulevard. The heavyweight champ and his craziest bout. Books. Check them out. Books. Check them out. At your library.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm trying to tell you.
California Raisins fucking rapping about books.
I'm telling you. That was 80s, dude. That's the 80s right there.
Damn. I miss them fucking days, man.
Check it out.
Check them out.
At your library.
Ain't nobody talking about no goddamn books. Check them out these days on no fucking TV.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That shit used to be all over the place. That shit used to be so much over the place, it was annoying. Like,
Bro,
yes,
it's-
we're reading. We get it.
It's because our parents' generation wanted us to grow up and think, and then something changed.
Yeah, they invented a thing called Facebook.
Yeah, people don't want to think now.
God damn it.
No moss brain, no more thinking.
What was it? Mark Maron said, "Oh, you got too much thinky pain."
Yep.
Hey, come on.
Something
now.
like that. Oh no, your brain's doing that thing again where it thinks about stuff. That would be a problem.
That's a problem. Can't devote too much time to that. No. God damn it. You better think. Hey, life was trying to do to me. I can't do it much more high pitched than that because I'd have fucked my shit up screaming into.
And I've already played enough Blues Brothers for one day.
True.
I'm not jumping into that one again.
We owe the estates of James Brown and Aretha Franklin like
Nah.
hundreds of thousands of dollars at this point.
We'd have to have millions and trillions of viewers before they would try to put that on us. Trillions of viewers. We'd be like, that ain't happening. Not right now. Definitely not.
But maybe I don't know. Never say never.
Never can tell.
Never say that. That's a code of pro wrestling. Never say never.
Well, we're closing on 10 years, and nothing really happens before 10 years with anything. Right? So, we'll see how we do. See how the show does.
Shit, 10 years, goddamn. So they say it takes 10,000 hours to master anything in life, man.
I don't know if I've done 10,000 hours of podcasting. I definitely haven't, but I've done a whole lot of fucking recording and mixing and there's a lot of different things that are all at play
Oh yeah.
that I've done a lot of.
Shit, you add that all together though. I mean,
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what I mean.
editing and all that shit. Yeah. Masters.
Yep.
Of the fucking universe.
I'd say 10,000 hours of between this and that for sure, as far as recording, mixing, tromping around, trying to get videos done, whatever, reading stuff. There's so many elements. So many elements.
Yeah, man.
Shaman. And we steady getting copyright infringement scene.
We don't give a blood clot about no copyright infringement.
Bombaclad. YouTube.
You know what I say to copyright infringement? Look at me. I'm your captain now.
Right? That's right.
Damn.
I'm taking over your YouTube. No more copyright infringement scene. I make this. I run copyright infringement. I kill my copyright infringement every time. Original copyright done data.
Wipe my ass.
Scene.
Puh.
I wipe my ass with your copyright restrictions.
We smoke at the copyright infringement.
Check us out on Rumble where there's no copyright restrictions. They dwan tell us what we can and can't do. Scene is right here. Scene right in front of you. Before your blood clot eye. Scene.
And while you're doing that, don't forget to check out Mr. Ray's Hair Weave.
Mr. Rave's Hair Weaves.
Get
Check
downs
out
on
books at your local library.
Yeah, get your read on while you get your weave on.
Right?
Get your weed on while you get your weave on. Get your read on while you get your weave on. Uh-huh. That's right.
Yes. Very nice. I swear, man. Things are crazy these days. We're still keeping on here, though, with the Mason and French show. We make plans. This is for you. This is production commitment, ladies and gentlemen. Because I ain't even in town right now. And this is next week that this is playing. Crazy.
That's some like...
I edited this out. I've done this backwards. I've never done anything like this before. I did 59 and 60 before. We're doing 57, 58.
That's some
We're
Tarantino
doing
shit.
57, 58 tomorrow. and putting it out tomorrow and Thursday. And then this is dropping next Sunday and next Thursday. So we got 2 weeks done coming up after tomorrow.
That's that hustle.
Hustle.
That's that Hustle. Hustle, baby.
Jill.
God damn. Get my tone loco up on here, you know what I'm saying? Do the wild thing. Do that funky cold Medina. Do that hustle shit. That hustle game, baby. Albert Chirito. Well, no.
Chirito.
What do you say? Slick. What's that? Where'd you get it from? Chirito. Michael Chirito.
Michael Chirito. He calls everybody slick.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Val Kilmer, man.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Goddamn.
No mas.
My personal, I'm saying it right here. I've already said it like a million times in life, but I don't know if I've ever like publicized it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. Val Kilmer was my favorite fucking Batman from that era.
All right, hold on. Everybody's laughing at you right now. Look, Val Kilmer is great in many things, and he wasn't necessarily a bad Batman in the grand scheme of Batmans, but like that Batman movie was not a good Batman movie.
For some reason, that one just holds like a spot in my heart like no other Batman.
This is more of this childhood trauma. Once you learn how to swim, you will no longer think of that Batman movie as a good Batman movie, even though you'll still think of Val Kilmer as good Batman. Which is fine. Val Kilmer could be a good Batman. Val Kilmer is pretty much good in whatever he like put himself into.
Yeah.
You know, like he's an actor. He did the acting thing.
He did the damn thing.
Yeah.
He did the damn. But look at the fucking lineup in that movie. You got Val Kilmer as Batman. You got Jim Carrey as the Riddler. You got Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face.
But it was over the top in all of its effects and everything. It was so campy.
And I think that's what I liked about it, because I'm a big fan of the fucking 1960s show. It was like they kind of delivered a little bit of a melding in between of...
I guess that is definitely the closest modern Batman movie to the 60s show as far as like getting into that. I feel like they even had like slanted villain layers.
They did. Oh,
You know
totally.
what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. That movie is fucking... I love it.
It was better concept than it was in action, I think.
Plus, I mean, redhead Nicole Kidman.
When Nicole Kidman in the 90s...
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Hold on. I meant to hit this one.
That's what I'd say to Nicole Kidman if I saw it. Just a bit of bitch and come on.
And then I'd...
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Bring your ass.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, no, Nicole Kidman was fine as fuck. She's still pretty hot.
She is still
She
hot.
just turned 58 the other day.
That's it?
That's it.
Nice.
Still looking good.
Yeah, so, all right.
I'd date Nicole Kidman. Shit.
Another bomb drop right there to everybody who keeps telling me black don't crack. Nobody cracks as long as you treat your shit right.
I mean, to a great degree, yeah.
Look at, what's a nuts? Morgan Fairchild. Goddamn 70s, probably damn near 80s. Still looking fine as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, man. There's some hot folks out there that are old.
Hell yeah.
It's possible.
Fucking, somebody just turned 60 recently. I can't believe that Nicole Kidman ain't no goddamn 60. She don't look like no goddamn 60. But yeah, fucking fine as hell, yo. Oh, who do we always bring up? The finest, the finest of them all. The lovely Diane Keaton.
Yeah, Diane Keaton is pretty fine, isn't she?
She
Absolutely.
gets finer with age, baby.
She does do fine with aging. She's aged just fine, in my opinion. I'd still fuck Diane Keaton, absolutely.
Like, you go back and watch the first Godfather, she's fine as fuck. You go and watch something that she's in now, like Book Club or some shit.
I don't know. The one she did with Mandy Moore, I'd totally fuck her.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's funny. She always talks about having like a bad personality or something when I see her on stuff. Like, she's like, I must have a bad personality, so I can't get no man. I'm like, maybe that's what it is. Because I'd fuck. Looking at you, I'd fuck you. Hey, what's up?
Right.
You know, I'd give it a whirl. I wouldn't turn down Diane Keaton.
Nope. Yo, Al Pacino be pulling that primo shit, man. He had Diane Keaton, he had Beverly D'Angelo for a minute.
He had all these people for real.
Yeah, man.
Well,
I think he's still banging Beverly D'Angelo and probably Diane
No, he
Keaton.
knocked somebody up.
Did he?
It wasn't Beverly D'Angelo. He knocked up some young chick. He had a kid like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, at like 81 or some shit.
Both him and De Niro had
Yeah,
kids.
him and
late
De
as
Niro
fuck.
knocked up somebody when they were in their late 70s. I'd be like, I need to see the paternity test.
I need to see the paternity test.
I need to see that.
I'm not sure it's mine. Oh, wow.
Yeah. If I'm 79 and some bitch is like, I'm pregnant by you, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
It's not impossible.
No, it is for me. But ladies and gentlemen, I've had a vasectomy. It ain't happening. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I'd like to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close. Encourage hustle and motivation. Hustle and motivate your ass in the pool to learn how to swim, Joe. You know what I'm saying? We're sticking to the theme, ladies and gentlemen. 2 episodes thematically stitched together through Dub's inability to swim.
Don't want to come back on in 2029. I still ain't going to learn how to goddamn swim, right?
Yeah, no, I don't expect this guy to learn how to swim. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I'm going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close. I'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes. Check out J-Dub's TV5. What you got?
Superstation WJDL TV 5.
That's right. Check him out on the YouTube. Doing his thing. And once again, thanks for tuning in. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick. Keep grinding on the shit that you're trying to get done, because that's how things get done. Don't forget, we love you very, very much, and we wish you nothing but the best. Peace be with you.
Thanks for having me on, brother.
Thank you.
Judge a young nigga by their dress. Left us no option, what they expect. Only thing we knew for sure is the bang is set. Fuck living basic, I'm taking risks. Fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your time and don't make